So we are perfectly on time to start our interactive session, and we're hoping that this session would be really interactive ones. While together with Irina, we're speaking at the beginning. Just build your questions and then shoot them when we'll finish. We will on purpose leave the time at the end of the session to discuss things. We even have slides for that. But let's start from the beginning. You're on Adapt by Z conference. It's a blockchain booth. That's a second presentation on Wednesday. And we are going to discuss blockchain related training activities. We are presenting on a community track. So everything we are speaking about relates to our blockchain professionals community. And first of all, who we are. I'm Sasha Pitkevich. I work for EPAM, but I'm the community leader. I'm leading blockchain professionals community. Also, we are trying to, my ultimate goal is make the community self-sustainable and truly decentralized. So very soon, I won't be speaking that I'm a leader, but we still have these starting times, and I'm playing the role of evangelist of bringing topics, options, making some things flying. But at the same time, we're trying to mature the community, try to mature community members so they can take those activities and the community will appear to be safe, sustainable. And we have Irina, and Irina can introduce herself.
Yes, sure. I'm Irina, and I am software test engineer, and also I am a community specialist. I was challenged since last year, since November, as far as remember, and I have a lot of challenges with this community and with blockchain-based application. And I want to say thank you for coming for these meetings, and I hope that you give useful information that helps you to create your education plan for the next year.
Well, Irina is too shy because a lot of activities we are doing this week won't be possible without her. She's a very valuable member of our community and does hell of the community operations. That's like for you to know.
Yeah.
But today we're speaking about trainings. And we are going to structurize the common knowledge of what is our community and what trainings we already have available. And if we have today people who are joining us and who are not suddenly not EPAMers, not working for EPAM, they would be upset a lot because the majority of what we were giving, like if not counting the brown bag sessions, they were not for outside of the company. And that's also one of the reasons we are going to speak today. And we were going, and then Irina is going to bring her baby, her idea of the new training portfolio development. And at the end, we will ask you guys, what do you want to learn and what do you want to become? So let's start. I'm in charge of the community right now. So, and it was initially my idea to bring that to the table. Uh, so, it's actually my personal belief that blockchain technology is very valuable, but that's not the only technology in the world. And it's also not a silver bullet. It's not necessarily suitable for any project. Which brings us very logically to the conclusion it's probably not the best situation to keep the huge pool of blockchain dedicated specialists in any company. Because what if we don't have enough blockchain work? Or what if we want normally any sizable company wants their employees to be diverse. And also we love people who can do different type of work. And I actually believe that blockchain is the idea, like decentralization, is the idea which nicely reside, it increases your brain power. If you're able, it's it's probably comparable with multi-thread development. Like your whole life, we're developing like one thread, and then somebody brought to you concept of multi-threading, and the whole world appeared to be like three-dimensional for you. And you started to realize, wow, I can do such more in parallel. And still, there are quite some of the technology complexities to make that, to create that stable. The same with decentralization. While after the whole life of developing centralized solutions, it might be initially complex to digest the decentralization topic. But while when you did that, it's actually unlocks certain possibilities in you as a developer. That's why my strong personal belief is the good developer can do both. The good tester can do both. The good business analyst can understand both and can propose or can explain to the client, can work with the product owner in both concepts. And that multiplies our skills, multiplies our value. That's why we started the blockchain community initially at EPAM, not trying to hire or to select dedicated people to do only blockchain. No, we started to teach people at the places. Java developers, what blockchain? Golang developers, blockchain. C developers, front-end developers, back-end developers, database, solution architects, QA engineers, and sooner or later, we got a bunch of the people who were interested in the technology. And at the same time, I came up with the wonderful idea. We don't have this slide. We had that in the community. But I came up with a wonderful idea that we need to enable the centralized thinking and every side of the company where we're speaking for delivery. So yeah, for people who don't do delivery or don't do like any interaction with the client, that's probably not necessary. But yeah, there's also a question on that. But in the majority, we want to enable everybody to think decentralization. And we were quite successful. Like we started to do that. We ran the mentoring program. And this mentoring program that has first run initially, then we started to diversify, trying to distinguish between business people and technical people. Then we went for multiple geographies, and we understood that there are a lot of people who wanted it. And we build those programs. We provide people with a lot of content to go through that, like self-paced. We provided exercises. Meanwhile, we've created sandboxes to give the tech people ability to play with the technology. Like, yeah, if you're a developer and doesn't do anything by hand, and if you don't have the development tools and never try to write like "Hello World" in this particular language, oh, that's useless. Like, yeah, you're reading books and like, yeah, all your solutions would be written in books somewhere in your dreams. So we are trying to be practical. We also have QA engineers who we asked to test what our developers create in Sandbox, who were involving in our real projects, like in a shadow mode, to increase the QA engineers' knowledge. We had infrastructure specialists to build us the networks, to build us those sandboxes, to bring it up. Uh, and yeah, for today, we had about 100 people who went through our mentoring program, and there were about 5 rounds of the mentoring program. We have 500 members in the blockchain community, and somewhere last spring, we started to do brown bag sessions. We started to continuously do research, present the results of this research on both technology and business topics, and invite vendors. And well, I'm still thinking that we also need technology radar because we are missing a lot of startups, a lot of new movements. But we are already good in terms of at least ideas on our brown bag sessions. At the same time, the demand for blockchain specialists at our projects grew a little bit. We have now about 40 people working on the blockchain projects. They're either developers, either test specialists. Quite some of the people from our community were either doing services or still doing services. We have some business analysts working on the blockchain projects. We're also looking at our pipeline and we see the demand. And currently, yeah, that's the one. Currently, we do have the list of the blockchain specialists we would like to staff at the real projects. We don't have skills. And we're like the farther we're going to like on this road, the higher demand, the higher skills are requested by our clients. Because we are successful, we have the better clients. The clients trust us more. They ask us to develop more complex solutions. And for today, we really need people who are able to roll out various blockchain networks for us. DevOps people who can build the networks of the various topology and to maintain that as infrastructure as a code. We need security people who are able to build the key management for us and to deploy the different key manipulate, like key lifecycle structures, hierarchical keys, key recovery. Those are the topics we need people skilled there. Solution architects. Every blockchain project needs a solution architect. We don't have a lot of them. Core development. We now started to get the deals in blockchain core development. Build the EVM. And that's a totally different skill. Cryptography, strong cryptography, strong, effective, like C++, Rust skills we need. Tokenization. Majority of our projects, they're token based. Like ERC20 is the basic level. There are other specifications. There are other, like, we even had the demand for Hyperledger based tokens. Operations, we need operational specialists. And we obviously need DApp developers, front end. And at this wonderful note, like I already spoke about the mentoring program, which is already successful, which is already running, but we are looking to the future of that. And currently, basically, our profile is division by 3 pillars. For all the business specialists, product owners, BA, sales professionals, account managers, we have business runs of the mentoring program. We are regularly giving road shows. We do have case study selection and we can explain our case studies. We had this session yesterday, I think. Some brown bags are designated to be for the business people. And we recently created the asset, which is use case portfolio, and we obviously have the discovery methodology. That's mostly for business people. For technicians, we already have less. We have technical runs of the mentoring program. We have available sandboxes, and we have brown bags and vendor sessions. We want to have more. We want to diversify the technology profiles. And for others, means infrastructure, means QA engineers, means architects. Well, they doomed to follow our technical runs, which is mainly for developers. Yes, you can learn a lot there, but you also can imagine how much more you can learn using your using your primary skills. And with this wonderful note, I will give the word to Irina, who will tell how we are going to answer this demand.
Okay, Sasha, thank you very much. And now we consider the new point, new article, this new development. And Sasha, could you please, next slide? Okay. Within this topic, we will consider about blockchain training center. Also, we will this blockchain test course foundation level, and then we will consider the timeline. Okay, let's start for this slide. And on this slide, you can see our program. Our blockchain training center provide 4 core programs such as test, business analyst, development, and architecture. Each course provides you 3 levels of knowledge. This is foundation, advanced, and expert. Step by step, you can improve your skill and give more experience. Now we can see, Sasha, please, next slide. Now we can see our program. First of all, I would like underline that this blueprint of our course. Within this course include 4 key areas, such as fundamentals, case studies, testing specific, and tools. Step by step, we will investigate each part. For example, within first step, fundamentals, we we need to understand what is this blockchain, what is this cryptocurrency, what type of different cryptocurrencies we can use, what is this smart contracts, digital tokens, and what is this decentralized application. Then we will consider case studies such as what is this and what different between digital wallets and payment system, what is this decentralized finance, decentralized crypto exchange and centralized crypto exchange too, and what is this asset tokens, asset tokenization and token life cycle. This is very important. After that, when we passed this basic steps level, we consider the tools. When we try to test blockchain-based application, we need to have the set of tools. And we also consider the following tools such as Corda, Bitcoin G, and Bark. After that, the final step of this course will be testing specific. We need to have deep understanding of this blockchain because we play key role and we are responsible for the quality of blockchain-based application. We will consider the following test types such as smart contract validation, business rules through smart contract, peer and node consensus, secure hash algorithms, load testing. This is very important type of testing. Wallet signature testing is related to case digital wallet and etc. And also platform performance. Okay, what about our plan? Sasha, could you please next slide? This slide shows us the timeline of our engagement in life. As you can see, we can see the sequence of our steps, and first step will be launch this program within EPAM, and first course will be performed by Russian language and format online. As the duration, this course will be 11 hours. From the beginning, third quarter, we start this course by English language, and the location, it will be global. And finally, we hope launch this program for published audience, and also this course will be on language, English language, and location global. Please join us, and I think this is a good opportunity for you to grow, I think.
Basically, what Irina tried to explain is, okay, that's the one course and roadmap for like timelines for one course. But while on Q3, there would be a QA engineers training course run in English, we will start at the same time to build other courses, well, first in Russian, well, I don't know, or initially English. So like, there would be the cascaded run, not only for one topic, but for other topics. And basically our main goal to cover, well, as I said, QA engineers and solution architects are in priority. We do believe that we are relatively good in business analysts and the business people, and we believe that we are totally bad in technologists. So we would like to improve the existing developers course and probably slightly specialize that for the infrastructure. DevOps and DevOps tools, like we currently have like Hyperledger and Kubernetes, and we also as a community developing assets and thinking about the DevOps structures for different foundation layers. So Ethereum and Hyperledger are more or less covered, and Corda, then probably generalize that, probably then do infrastructure as a code, and depending on the foundation layer, propagating the networks, like the different networks. And we need specialists being able to create that and being able to maintain that and being able to evolve that. And so that's why probably developers course would be modified to either like divided by two, where we will get like core developers or like full stack developers separately from infrastructure stuff. We definitely need to add dApp creation to our development course. It's not there. We're thinking that that's okay. There are not that much blockchain specific, but at the same time, there is some. And we need people of this experience. And we need also dApps to be created. So that's the also additions to the developers course. Our QA engineers will get their own one thanks to Irina, and that's a perfect design. And the guys who are looking to the previous slide, they should learn a lot. And yeah, and then solution architects. Well, with the solution architects, it's always like the issue because they never have time. They know everything, but when we are trying to stuff them on the blockchain projects, they say, no, we don't know blockchain. So we are looking for the creative solution and will admire solution architects reaching us because we are going to create a training program for you guys. And we would like some, well, first of guinea pigs. Then we also would like people who can help us to deal with the guinea pigs. And so we are trying to survive here. And the most important thing, we would like to hear from you guys. What are you expecting that community will give you as a training? And yeah, I'm stopping on this wonderful slide and asking you to unmute yourself and share your opinion if you have such. We have 7 minutes.
Hi everyone. If I may, I want to ask a couple of questions.
Please.
I'm Elena, and I'm not working in the PAM, so I'm very interested, really, in answers for my questions because I was pretty excited with your presentation. I watched it on Monday and today, and so I work in fintech company. We create mobile wallets, digital wallet, but it's not crypto wallet. And as I see the trends of the last 2 years in clients clients requirements, I understand that the blockchain solutions it's not the future, it's nowadays reality. And so I'm very interested in investigating blockchain as the solution, as the base for crypto wallets and others. But that's the problem. I'm not working in EPAM. And so when you now said that there is training course program for yeah, in 3 steps, and 2 first steps are only, is it only for EPAM employees?
First 2 years, because we need to make sure that what we are giving to the market is a good quality. At the same time, we are trying to certify and get accreditation with the world like blockchain teaching organizations. So to get the official status and be able to provide you with the certificates.
But okay, really, maybe I'm not interested in certificate. I'm interested in knowledge. And the other problem is I'm not the solution architect. I'm not a QA. I'm a business analyst. And a business analyst, you said that you have enough of them and you are very good with them. So I see that you're not interested in developing the program for business analysts because
We have it.
there is, yeah.
But listening to you, I do believe that what we can do, that we can make our business analyst training programs available for externals. And that's
That,
Irina. We just need to put that in our scheduler because we do have courses. We can teach it
mhm.
effectively. And that would be, well, thank you for saying that aloud. We didn't know that there's actually demand, but we would be happy to do so. That's that we will put that in our agenda and we will make sure and we will try to design a program. Our current business analyst courses we have, like if online We normally have 3 days, 2 hours each day online program to onboard business analysts, basically to explain main concepts, explain motivation stuff, explain like where the money, explain how the role, like we clearly explaining the role of the business analysts. But when we're teaching our people, we also have practical work for them. We have like the workshop preparation, we have like the document or templates. So it might make that either a week of 2 hours each day. We don't believe that the more is effective. Or probably we can prolong that, because like every day 2 hours might be complex for people who do the actual work. And but basically that's where thank you to adding that to our radar. We obviously will think about that, and we will try, like, what we will see the demand if it's like one person wouldn't really fly. But we do believe that 10 people, and on the first courses we can combine our internal people and external people, which means like 5 participants should be enough for us to run that. And we already started to prepare the setup for that, because it's not that easy to allow people to provide the content, to set up everything. But we, like Irina, have already started to design that so our training center is able to work economically. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. That would be great if you could share at least video sessions or something else, because really it's pretty complicated to find the all information in one place, at one place. If I start learning blockchain, I have a lot of information in the internet. What to start from? So yeah.
It's understandable, but at the same time, none of us here can say that we know blockchain. We know something, but the technology moves so fast that we all are trying to catch it, like but yeah, on a certain level you're already like, okay, 5 centimeters left or right, that's still understandable. but but still we can miss something. That's, please understand, that's not because you are not finding something, that's because the technology is such, it's because of the uh, evolution speed is so big. By the way, you said the videos. Are you in our community? Because we are
Yeah.
publishing brown bag sessions, and there are some of them for business analysts. So some basics, like it's not like the basic of the business analyst work, but the some details of the use cases we're discussing there, and it might be helpful for you to understand. We had a session about crypto wallets somewhere in the beginning, and the recording is available.
Yeah, thanks. I have plans to watch it. I
Tomorrow.
have
Tomorrow.
clients from US, so each evening almost I have sessions with them, so I couldn't watch them online. So thanks. I'll check it.
How are we in terms of the time? Last minute, last question. Anyone? Dead silence. But many thanks for one question we had. That's actually a great one, and that enables us to do a little bit more. If you will find the question, but the session would be closed, let us know separately. It's possible even if you work outside of the EPAM, go to community website, there are the discussions, there are email addresses, either mail, either put it in a discussion. There's actually the discussion board for any questions. And we probably together with Irina will create a special discussion board for the trainings. Give us ideas, and we would be happy to incorporate them in our training center. Thank you very much. There were Sasha
Thank you for coming.
Pitkevich and Irina Pashniuk, and we're an Adapt by That conference blockchain group. Bye.
Bye bye.